Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another prophetic word with Michael the Archangel Incarnate. I am He. I just want to talk to y'all today about the BET Awards. The BET Awards have really shown the real truth of what they think of melanated people. They think that the women are musty back heifers who don't have any decorum about themselves, who just gyrate for money and just throw their bodies at any and everybody. And they are showing you that they don't care about you. It's not black entertainment television anymore. It's basic educational training because they're training you to learn just the basics and not elevate. Okay. So this is what y'all need to understand as your daughters and your sons are watching these videos and learning things from these people that are out here doing things that's just not of Christ. Think about it. What about Musty Red? Sexy Red. That's what they call her. Sexy Red is not a sexy woman. Sukiana sounds very distasteful. Okay. Megan the Stallion, how much weight has she lost all of a sudden being hooked on Ozempic? You know, Cardi B, well, Cardi B told you a long time back, back when the three original Migos were together. Rest in peace, Offset. But this is what I want y'all to know. I want y'all to know and take off. And Quavo, rest in peace, all of y'all, because the Migos are gone. There's no more Migos. One member has passed, there's no more. But what I really want y'all to understand is that BET is part of the 2025 experiment. Progress, no. They don't want you to have progress. The 2025 project is going to tear down the black family, the black home, the black educational system, the black experience, what they don't like being awoke because they know that you have been taught something out of the book of Revelations to expose exactly what they're doing and to expel that out of your spirit. Excuse the lighting, brothers and sisters, but it was just a message that needed to be told right now. I want y'all to understand something. B.E.T, the black rappers that are female rappers, they're not teaching your children anything. These women are not sexy. They're not attractive. They're the ones degrading men, turning men into simps. These musty back heifers. And that phrase was coined by Jeremy Hill out of Houston, Texas. Y'all need to go watch that Jeremy Hill show. And y'all will understand what he's talking about. The ratchetness. See, these women who are these rappers now are part of the STDS clique. What is STDS clique? They're stank. They're just treacherous, tainty. In other words, they're skanky. So let's put it together. I'm gonna give you the acronym. STDS click. These women are skanks, they're tainty, they're disgraceful, sack chasers, skanks, tainty, distasteful sack chasers. Because they're always talking about chasing a damn bag. That's what they're teaching your daughters to do. You know, you got 5-year-olds and so on dancing and singing songs to Spice, Megan Thee Stallion, you know, Stanky Red and Tukey Hannes. You know, they all talking about doing things that's giving you worms around your mouth, ringworms around your mouth, people. They're talking about foul things. These are succubus witches that are leading your daughters astray. I preached about this several times, telling you that the enemy is going to come after the children first. Because if they can disrupt what they have in their mindsets and destroy what God has put into their spirits of protection, before the age of 13, 11 in a lot of cases, they can really, really destroy what God has for them. And it's happening. It's happening. They're telling you to go put on the shortest thing, the most scantily clad, see-through, transparent thing you can wear as a young woman. They're also telling you to put 15 pairs of eyelashes on. You look like 2 dead caterpillars on your eyes. They say go out there and kill 30 horses and put 50 inches of hair that's dragging the ground, just picking up more disease. And they're going to tell you to go out here and have intercourse unprotected and see how many you can get, and they got this stupid challenge going around on TikTok talking about the body count. If you use protection, that's not a body. You got to have it unprotected. And we can get so many claps, okay, before you can get the clap, the double clap. See, the claps is like what it is. Chlamydia, trichinosis, gonorrhea, syphilis. They're okay with all that herpes. But if you get that clap, them alphabets, as I die slowly, Adidas, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. If you get that, then you're out the game. This is craziness they're teaching the children. Why are these guys out here following behind these ratchet girls? Because they don't have any structure at home. Single mother raised, maybe a single father, but on either side, they didn't take the real time to mold and structure and shape the minds of the children. They were too busy trying to get out there. Some of y'all not gonna like this statement. Y'all ain't gonna like this statement. But that 12-year-old girl in Houston that was untimely taken, okay, she had been skipping out of the house for a while. But then, did you pay attention to the mother on the interview with the 2 packs of caterpillars on her eyes and the tattoos all up on her neck and all the piercings? And she was young. Okay, there was no family structure from the beginning. Mom, grandmom, great-grandmom, all the way back. They was all out there twerking, trying to be at the Violate, the club, the bar, drinking, and all on Instagram, showing their bodies. Because I'm sure if you go to the page of the mother, you can see some Instagram type pictures. No shade, real truth. Let the light be shown. Let the truth be told. And what was the girl doing? She was sneaking out of the house, something she's been used to doing, so that the mother ain't never been paying attention to for a while, evidently, because the girl was on the phone with her older boyfriend. Let's get real. Let's get down to the dirty. You ain't gonna like it, but here you go. Strap up, hold on, because the ride finna get bumpy. So while the mother is entertaining, the daughter is out entertaining too. What structure was there? But they want the world to feel sorry, and the Trump administration, what little it is trying to say, oh, we called them. They got all the Retrumplicans out there. The Ken Paxtons, everybody was at the young lady's funeral. They paid for it, put her in the George Floyd's carriage, white horse and carriage. R.I.P. Big George. We love you. We miss you, homie. Sad what happened, but justice is coming too. And speaking of justice, they want to do all these different let's do a law for this girl. Let's do a law for this kid. Let's do a law for that kid. But where's the George Floyd justice? Where's the George Floyd justice law? Where's the George Floyd justice law? Where's the George Floyd justice law? I gave y'all a free remix. Where is it? The Republicans want to put everything else that benefits them, but if it benefits somebody else, they don't want to do that. Remember what this Project 2025 is going to be about, people. It's going to take away all the women's rights. None. They will have no right to hardly even speak. They can't hold a job. They can't do nothing. So they got to depend on these pencils. These pencils, understand what I'm saying? White boys that's going to tell them what they can and cannot do, while they're secretly down low entertaining each other. Oh, that sounds like some exposure right there, because a lot of them are on the DL. The reason why they don't like melanated men, because they're jealous of the prowesses. And on the DL, from history, from slavery on till today, they used to cut off the man's manhood and put it on their mantles in their houses as trophies. Whoever had the biggest ones as a trophy was the best owner. Craziness, huh? But that's their life. That's why they don't want you to know true black history, because it's going to expose the true animals, uncivilized mutts, like Willie D calls them. They're uncivilized mutts when they want to tear down a family structure but lie in your face and say they love family. They love God. No, they don't. They love a God that they have created in their own mind. They love the Antichrist God. They love the opposite of Yahweh. The reason why they don't love Yahweh or won't even admit that Yahweh was a melanated man as he walked upon this earth, because that means they have to bow down to the black man, and they refuse to do so. So we're going to take them out. But they're stupid and ignorant, because if you take out all of the people that you don't like out of this country, and as big as this country is, there's not enough of you left per capita, even if white women had a baby a day for the next 30 years, that you don't even have time of 30 years. You only have 6, but we'll get into that another video, because 2030 will be here before you know it. And then guess what? It's really only 5.5 if you really want to get technical. And then the lights are off for everybody. But what I want to tell you is this. If everybody left, all the black people, all the brown people, all the yellow people left, and it was just orange people left here and a few white, the dreamsicle will melt, because there's not enough space for all of you to cultivate the land, because you don't have the education to grow crops. It's not enough for you to do electricity, because there's not enough left that are electricians and journeymen. It's not enough people left, because who's going to want to, clean up the streets? Who's going to want to have to clean up y'all motels? Who's going to want to work at the fast food places? None of y'all, because you're going to feel entitled. So this country is going to die amongst themselves. They'll get their wish, because their wish is to die with their king. But the Bible tells you that they surely will. Revelations 20:1 through 7. It tells you, as the Antichrist himself is in prison, his followers will be in prison along with him to worship him for 1,000 years. So what accomplishment are they accomplishing? Nothing. They're bringing forth hatred, bigotry, misogyny, narcissism. They're bringing forth all this to the forefront, and the women who are following this, they're not very smart. They need to be June Cleavers. They need to be led, And the melanated people that are following this, they're all slaves. We already know what that is. That's clearly established. The Wesley Hunts, the Brian Donaldsons, was that other guy, Scott over there in South Carolina, North Carolina? They're all with white women too, who mistreat them in private, and in public smile and shine in their face. Wow. Doing commercials with their family. Oh yeah, he helped me to get my father's Purple Heart back. Yeah, your grandfather. That's your father-in-law, Hunt, and whatever, exposed. All the stuff y'all do is just pomp and circumstance. It's just smoke and mirrors. It's just nonsense. The truth is easy to figure y'all out, especially if you from H-Town or around H-Town. Anybody can tap on your door at any time, partner, and figure out what's really going down. If you from the city, you're supposed to represent the city. Why you don't never be in the city? What's up with that, Wesley? But now, that's another story for another time, because you're just caking and getting money. Politicians, y'all caking and getting money. Y'all ain't doing nothing for the people. You want to destroy others because you are broken. So you want to break other people because you love company, because you're miserable. This is why Jeremy Hill called you a musty back heifer. Musty back heifer. Musty back heifer. Musty back heifers. Because you can't think for yourself. Some of y'all are a monkey hanging too. You know what monkey hanging is? When you got one hand on one branch and you're swinging trying to catch another branch. Some of y'all monkey hanging out there too. Won't accept it. And by not being confident in what you're doing and making a wise decision, you're being led astray. Until next time, brothers and sisters, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord keep you in the palm of his hands. wrapped in the confines of his wings. May the Lord bless the readers and doers of his words. Amen. Salah, Shalom, Salo, Akamenevin, L'chaim, Duane, peace.